Today on Tracey's Basement, we've got Wave 1 of the NHL Funko Pops. Welcome back to the basement. Welcome to the channel if you've never been here before. Today we are reviewing Wave 1 of the NHL Funko Pops thanks to our friends at Entertainment Earth. Entertainment Earth is of course the fantastic online retailer for everything geeky. They have a little bit of everything from every possible fandom. They also have a mint guarantee, a price match guarantee, and a 90-day hassle-free return policy.
Yeah, I love Entertainment Earth. I've ordered a lot of stuff over them.
They have so much amazing stuff. They have sent us the NHL Pops to review for you guys today. So thank you very much, Entertainment Earth. If you guys are interested in these Pops by the end of the video, there will be a link in the description box below where you can check them out for yourself.
Okay, let's move these guys off the table now so we can start opening them and show everybody. Got my brewski. Let's do this! Alright, the first one we're going to start with is my buddy Dave over at Everyday Geeks. Absolute favorite player in the NHL. Like, he loves this guy. He's obsessed with this guy. That's all he does is talk about this guy. And that is the Pittsburgh Penguins' own Sidney Crosby.
So here is Sidney Crosby, and as you can see, these NHL Funko Pops are actually very nicely done. They got the nice pose with the stick. They got the blades on the skates. Lots and lots of detail on the jersey, of course.
Very, very, very well detailed. Of course, has the name and the number on the back. The logo on the jersey. Very, very, very immaculately done.
Little puck on the stick there.
The little puck on the stick. Just as an add little cute feature. But what really makes these guys, because, you know, let's face it, it's just players in jerseys, right?
Yes.
But what really helps them stand out is the heads. And man, they really do nail it with the heads.
They actually do. They did a great job on their hairstyles and just, they actually look like the players.
Yeah, like they didn't just take like your basic standard pop head number 4, pop head number 5 and slap it on in a different color, right? They actually bothered, you know, they looked at the players and they made them look like them, right? So like, if it was in a suit or something, like if Funko started making them in the suits, like going to the games and stuff like that, that'd be ridiculous. Like that would be that'd be too much. You wouldn't tell who it is. But combined with, you know, the obvious jersey with their name and number on it and stuff, it really, really helps drive home the look of the players.
Yeah, they're very well done.
And the second one we're going to look at is my buddy Dave at Everyday Geeks' second favorite player in the NHL, because he loves this team too. Like, this is one of his favorite teams to watch too. He just loves these guys. And that is Henrik Lundqvist from the New York Rangers. So here is King Henrik himself from the Rangers, and I really, really, really like this pop. I'm a big fan of the goalie pose.
Yeah, the goalie gear is very nicely done.
Of course, you know, as usual, it's got the logo across the chest, the name and number on the back. I love the blocker in the glove and the stripes on the pads, the goalie stick. You know, it's a really good pose, just having him out like that. You know, he's got the 5 o'clock shadow.
Yes, that looks very nice and distinctive.
And the very distinguished hair flip there. You know, he looks pro. He looks professional here. So, yeah, I really, really like this pop.
Next, we're going to do somebody from our team, and it is Morgan Rielly from the Toronto Maple Leafs. So, yeah, we are huge Toronto Maple Leaf fans in this family. Grew up around the Leafs, so of course we had to have Rielly. Rielly is so awesome with the little logo on the front there. It is so well done. The jerseys are immaculate. They're actually extremely well painted. Absolutely love them.
Yeah, I love the little laces on the skates and everything like that, and the gloves have the little, you know, squares, the little rectangles and stuff like that. Morgan Rielly, you know, great player, really good player. I have a feeling though that Morgan Rielly was made just so they could have a Leaf, because like, let's face it, like, of all, you know, sports franchises out there and stuff like that, and NHL wise, Leafs are one of the powerhouse merchandise franchises. Like, they don't even have to be playing well, and they sell tons and tons and tons of stuff. So I have a feeling that when they decided this, they decided, hey, we have to make a Leaf, and Morgan Rielly was, the lucky pick. Had they have waited, 6 months to decide to make this line or something, or just decided to make the line now, this time of the year, there's a good chance we actually would have got Austin Matthews, because that kid is phenomenal. The Leafs went through a rough patch for a little while where they just weren't even fun to watch at all, even for the fans. And they're fun to watch this year. I mean, they're not number one in the league or anything like that, right? But they're getting really fun to watch now, and I have a feeling that Austin Matthews could have potentially been the Leaf Pop, even though he's just a rookie, because he is a blast to watch.
And as you can see from these two, the body molds are identical other than the paint job, because they basically made the 3 molds. They have left-handed players, right-handed players, and goalies.
Yeah, they all have a very, very distinct same mold. But like we said, it's all in the heads that really makes them stand out, and the jersey colors.
Exactly.
The jersey paints and logos.
And they did a great job of both of those. And now, I guess, we have to do the Hab. And it's Carey Price. So we have Carey Price, and like Lundqvist, it is the same body mold with all the goalie gear. He, of course, has his number and name and everything with the Canadiens logo. And we joke, but the Carey Price pop is actually very nicely done, looks a ton like him. Do you have anything to add?
No, I'm just drinking because there's Montreal Canadiens merchandise in my house. It's just blasphemy. Okay, in serious though, as much as I hate the Habs, it's just ingrained in us, from birth, Toronto fans. I do like Carey Price, and I do think he is a fantastic goaltender. He's a great goaltender. And, this is a well-done pop.
Looks just like
the only thing is, he looks a little intense for Carey Price, you know what I mean? Carey Price seems more of a laid-back type guy, you know what I mean?
Kind of happy guy.
He's just a casual dude, you know what I mean?
His pop looks grumpy.
Yeah, he looks a little grumpy, but I mean, it's got the hair down, and it's got this little miniature goatee with the little 5 o'clock shadow type style on it, so it's like not a full goatee, it's just a young guy's attempt. But it is a really fantastically done pop.
Yes, they did a
The
very
name
good
on the back,
job.
and the logo is very highly detailed. And I will say, as much as I hate the Canadiens, the Montreal Canadiens, I do like Carey Price, and I give him his props. And the next one we're going to take a look at is the Tampa Bay Lightning's own Steve Stamkos.
So here we have Stamkos, and he is in the right-handed pose, which is basically just a mirror image of left-handed pose.
Yeah.
And of course, again, with the jersey, all the little details of their logo. He's got the little C for captain there. Very, very nicely done.
I don't know if we mentioned, too, about the little pucks on the stick. I can't remember if we mentioned that or not, but all the sticks have the little pucks on them. It's just another cute little thing to add to them. And Stamkos, he's got the 5 o'clock shadow, right?
And a little mustache.
But he's, strangely unlike the other ones, he's got slightly closed eyes.
Yeah, he's got just that
tiny little
slight bit of paint on the top of the eyes that makes him look...
It's like, hey, goes in,
Exactly.
But again, the high detail in the logo, and of course the numbers and everything in the head, it's another great pop. And it's great that they have so many teams to choose from, so that, if you're only going to get one, you can, pick your favorite, right? Very cool.
Next, we're going to go with the Dallas Stars' Jamie Benn. The Jamie Benn all in green and white, and he has the little C there as well for captain. Another left-handed player.
Oh yeah, some of them have little C's on them. I totally missed that at first, but yeah.
I mentioned it.
All the captains. Did you? I wasn't listening. Yeah, they got the little C's on them too. That's cool, eh?
That's a very important little detail.
Well, of course it's a very important detail, and I'm already ashamed of myself for not noticing it immediately.
Again, lots of detail on the jersey with his name and number and everything. Logo looks great. All of the logos look great.
I love the jersey colors too. They just, I don't know, having the collection of the jersey colors just, I don't know, something good that I like.
They're nice and vibrant.
Yeah.
They look great together.
Yeah, the Dallas logo on there is really detailed on there. Like there's no paint flour, nothing on it. It almost looks like a sticker just stuck on. It's that sharply painted.
They did an excellent job with all of the logos.
That's great.
Next from the Oilers, we have Connor McDavid, and I just wanted to mention really quickly that his hair on the pop is a different color from the hair on the box.
Yeah, he's blonde on the pop, right? And he's auburn, brown, whatever you call it.
Yeah. I'm not sure why they did that.
And maybe he got his hair highlights done.
So McDavid all in orange and blue and white, another left-handed player, and also very nicely done on the jersey. Everything is just beautiful. There's a little bit of a paint scuff on the very back of his jersey, but other than that, like, the jerseys are just so well painted.
Yeah, very well. Another great player from a great Canadian team. Mm-hmm. Yeah, the Oilers jersey, the classic Oilers jersey on there, and you know, it's got the gloves and each different rectangle on the gloves for each different player. Like some players have all black gloves, and some players have just the rectangles colored, and he has some of the rectangles colored and some blue to match their gloves. Like the little tiny details like that, because you know, as detailed as a pop can get. Because let's face it, pops aren't usually detailed, right?
Yeah.
Like even a highly detailed pop, you know, the joy of pops, like the charm of them is in their simplicity, but the little tiny extra little things like that really help sell it.
Yeah, especially again considering all of the basic players have the same pose and everything, but they put a lot of detail and effort into making them look individual.
And the next one we're going to take a look at, and this one just looks awesome.
It really does.
This one looks incredible. And it is Alexander Ovechkin from the Washington Capitals. And man, he just looks wicked. We got to take this guy out and look at him. Oh yeah, that is just awesome. Look at that. That's just too cool right there. And again, you know, with the jersey, the detail, you know, it's got the little C for captain. It's got the Capitals logo. Very, very well done. Name and number on the back. He's got the little wings up on the shoulder, which you almost can't even see until you're looking in close.
We're not going to be able to show it to you,
but it's like the little extra detail, you know, it's got it up on the shoulder there. So, you know, all the little tiny things like that really, really, really help, like I was saying. But, man, like, look at him. Look at his face. Like, look at his head. Like, that's Ovechkin.
It looks so much like him. That hair is perfect.
You know, he's got the slightly little closed eyes. He's got the fuzzy 5 o'clock shadow face. But the hair, they nailed the hair.
I know,
like,
he's got that kind of mop of hair.
Yeah, like, that is Ovechkin. Like, there's no mistaking it. Like, that is Ovechkin. Yeah, that might be my favorite of the line. That's pretty awesome right there. And the last two we're going to show are both from the same team, actually, which I found kind of strange that they started with a wave 1 of 10 pops and made 2 from the same team right away. You think they would have wanted to get, like, as many of the teams as possible in each wave as they could. Mm-hmm. But, I mean, they're both great players, so, you know, they're both deserving of a pop.
Exactly.
And it is Jonathan Toews and Patrick Kane. 2 excellent players.
So obviously these ones are going to be very, very similar. They have the same jersey and everything, but they do have the differences, of course, in their names and numbers. Toews has his captain symbol there. So very similar, but of course different, and their hair and everything, of course, makes
the faces,
the
of
big
course,
difference.
makes the players.
I love Kane's hair all like wavy up in the front and down the back, and Toews has like that.
He's got the classic little
up
in the front.
Up, yeah. Very nice. They're, of course, like I said, they're very, very similar, but they have plenty of differences that distinguish who they are.
Hold on a sec. Oh yeah, look at that. I didn't notice that first yet, but Kane's got the silver stick on the end.
Oh yeah. There you go.
That's neat.
Another little difference.
Yep. Google if you want to know any significance or anything like that. But yeah, that's pretty cool. I wonder if it was intentional or if it's got to be intentional.
It's got to be intentional.
Yeah, it's got to be intentional.
Painted.
Yeah, it's got to be intentional.
So that was wave 1 of the NHL Funko Pops. What did you guys think? Did your team make it into the lineup? And what was your favorite pop? I gotta go, honestly. I mean, obviously I love the Leaf, but come on now. Ovechkin is just amazing.
Yeah. I mean,
Look at him.
obviously we bleed blue and white in this house. And you know, so I want to choose the Toronto one.
I do love Rielly.
I really, really, really like the Lundqvist pop. I think the Lundqvist one is absolutely phenomenal as well. But I gotta go with Ovechkin as the favorite, man, because just look, it's so distinct. Like, he stands out so much.
That he is the best.
I think he is the best of the 10. But I mean, I like all 10 of them.
Oh,
I think they're all great.
Yeah.
I think they look really cool in, you know, like a display with all of your hockey stuff,
sure.
right? even if you only had the one of your team, it still looks really, really, really good.
I think Funko did an amazing job of making these NHL players. And who would you guys like to see in Wave 2 of the NHL Funko Pops?
I would like to see a Joe Thornton. I think Joe Thornton would be pretty cool. I think he'd be kind of distinct to like the Ovechkin pop with his big bushy beard and stuff like that. I think that'd be a very cool pop. Cool. Is there anybody that you're thinking of, or?
I think that they should make Chara.
Chara, yeah. I guess they haven't represented Boston yet, so.
And they should totally make him a 6-inch pop.
Because he's a giant. Because he's a giant. Yeah, it would be nice if they could represent, Boston and Detroit in there too, since they are original 6 teams. Yeah. So, yeah, there's a few more players. I would like to see them at least have one player of every team by the end of it. And yes, Dave, I do hope they make a Tavares for you.
So once again, big thanks to Entertainment Earth for sending these along for us to show to you guys. Let us know what you thought of them in the comment section below. If you've enjoyed the video, please give us a big thumbs up, share with friends, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. You can also follow us on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, and Snapchat at Tracey's Basement, Jason from TB on Twitter, and of course, as always, keep coming back for more Tracey's Basement.